Welcome everyone. Today we are going to explore one of the most talked about nutrition trend, the keto diet. It's often described as a low carbohydrate lifestyle that changed the way our body uses energy. Originally developed as a medical therapy, keto has now become a popular for weight loss and metabolic health. But like any diet, it comes with both benefit and risk. In this session, we will break down what keto really means, the science behind it, the food you can and cannot eat, and practical tip to follow its safety. What is keto diet? The keto diet, short for ketogenic diet, it is nutritionally approach that focuses on drastically reducing carbohydrate and replacing them with fat. This shift focuses the body into metabolic state called ketosis, where fat becomes the primary source of energy. Interestingly, keto was not originally designed for weight loss. It was first developed in 1920 as a medical therapy for epilepsy, especially in children who responds well introdu- well to medication. Doctor noticed the fasting reduced seizure and keto was create a mimic that effect through diet. Highlight the core principle at its core. Keto is about micronutrient balance. High fat intake is 70 to 75% of daily calorie, moderate protein around 20 to 25, low carbohydrate usually less than 5 to 10% of total energy. This extreme reduction in carbs is what make keto unique compared to other diet. Begin with the process. When we restrict carbohydrate in our diet, the body can no longer rely on glucose, the usual fuel from carbs. Instead, it has to find another energy source. This shift leads to metabolic state called ketosis. In ketosis, the body start breaking down stored fat and dietary fat to produce energy. So instead of burning sugar, you are burning fat. As fat is broken down, the liver produces molecule called ketones. These ketones circulate in the blood and act as alternative fuel for the brain, muscles and other tissue. That's why people often report mental clarity and a steady energy on keto. Think of it like switching your car from petrol to diesel. The engine still run but on the different fuel. In keto, your body run on fat instead of carb. Transition to next. Now we understand how ketosis work. Let's look at food you can eat and one you can need to avoid to stay in this state. Healthy fats. Emphasis the fat are fuel of the keto diet. Avocado, olive oil, nuts. These provide satiety and help the body stay in ketosis. Protein source egg, fish, poultry. Moderate protein intake is important. Too much can interfere with ketosis. Choose lean, natural source over processed meat. Low carbohydrate vegetables, spinach, broccoli, zucchini. These are nutrient dense, high in fiber, and low in carbs. Encourage variety to cover vitamin and mineral. Dairy product, cheese, butter, cream add flavor and fat, but portion control is key. Overconsumption can add excess calorie. Grains, rice, wheat, oats. These are high in carbohydrate and quickly rise blood sugar, putting the body out of ketosis. Even whole grain are not keto friendly. Soda, candy, dessert. Sugar is the fastest way to break ketosis. Even natural sweeteners like honey are not allowed. Starchy vegetable like potatoes, corn, though they are vegetables, they are packed with starch, with just another form of carbohydrate, replaced with leafy green or cruciferous veggie. Processed high carbohydrate food, packed snacks, baked food, fast food, these often combine refined carb with unhealthy fat, making them double trouble of keto. Processed food also contain additives that can harm long-term health. Weight loss, like fat burning, by restricting carb, the body shifts to burning fat as its primary energy source. These often lead to noticeable fat loss, especially around the abdomen. Emphasize that it's fat loss, not just water weight. Improve blood sugar control. With fever car blood sugar spike are reduced. This can benefit people with insulin resistant or type 2 diabetes. Always mention that medical supervision is important. Potential mental clarity. Ketones provide a steady energy supply for the brain. Many people report sharper focus and reduced brain fog. Present this as a possible benefit since experience vary. Reduce hunger craving. High fat meal promotes satiety, keeping people fuller for longer. This keep reduce snacking overeating. Position it as natural appetite regulator. Here are risks and challenges of keto diet, like keto flu. During the first few days of adaptation, people may feel sick, fatigue, headache, irritability, or dizziness. This is temporary as the body adjusts to burning fat instead of carb. Staying hydrated and adding electrolyte can ease symptoms. Nutrient deficiency, cutting out green and many fruit can reduce fiber, vitamin, and mineral. Risk of constipation and missing key nutrients like vitamin C and magnesium. Emphasis the importance of supplementing with low carbohydrate vegetable and possible vitamin. Long-term sustainability concern. Strict carb restriction can be difficult to maintain socially and culturally. Many people struggle to follow keto for years. Encourage realistic planning and flexibility. Possible impact on health, heart health. Like, it fat consumed are mostly unhealthy, like processed meat or trans fat. It may rise cholesterol and harm carbohydrate health. Choosing healthy fat like olive, avocado, nuts is critical. Remind audience that quality of fat matter as much as quantity. Track carb daily. X. Monitoring carb intake is essential to stay in ketosis. Use app or food diaries to keep count. Remind audience that even a small carb slip can reset progress. Keto causes water and electrolyte loss in the early stage. Drinking plenty of water and adding sodium, potassium, magnesium help prevent keto flu. Suggest homemade electrolyte drink or supplement. Focus on whole unprocessed food like natural food provide better nutrition and fewer hidden carb. Encourage fresh vegetable, lean protein and healthy fat. It if it come in a package with the long ingredient like think twice. Mm, Consult a doctor before starting. Keto may not be suitable for everyone, especially those with medical condition. Professionally, guidance ensures safety and personalization. Position this a responsible step before making major dietary changes. That's why you also consult with your dietitian before starting. Keto can be effective. It supports weight loss by promoting fat burning and can improve metabolic health like blood and sugar control. These are main response people adopt keto. A strict carbohydrate restriction may not fit all lifestyle or medical condition. Children, pregnant women, or people with certain health issues should be cautioned. A stress that individual suitability matter. Success depend on choosing healthy fat, nutrient-rich food, and monitoring health maker. Consulting your dietitian or nutritionist ensures safety and personalization. Position keto as a tool, not one size fit all solution. Thank you for this session.